I'm just starting the foreground of the bear. I won't say I've finished the background, but I've finished it to a point where I'm ready to work on the bear. So I've just started on that earlier on today, and I don't know. I'm just finding it really easy to get into a really nice zone painting. It's interesting because Raven and I were talking, I don't know, last week after listening to a Igor YouTube Igor Kufayev thing on meditation, and Igor used to be a professional artist, which is part of why I listened to him, and he found that creating art was very much, or he believes creating art is very much a form of meditation, and a very valuable form of meditation. And I agree with him. I find I can really get into some interesting zones. There's times where I don't, and they're more on the surface, and there's times where I dip in deeper, and times where I stay in deeper for longer, just the same way that meditation is. With meditation, most people will find there's days and moments where you just can't get in deep, and other times where you forget yourself, and then you're right there, deep, not even aware of yourself. And it's very much the same way with my painting. And just like Igor said, the creative process puts you into a resonance or an alignment with the original creative force. And definitely I find that seems to describe what I get into with my work, whether it's tattooing or painting. Just getting into, some people call it the zone, but it really is more than that, because you're in a zone while you're creating. So something's going on as well. So there is something else to it. It's really hard to put any words to it. But I do feel, and this is my whole purpose of painting and tattooing, that when I put my creative focus on whatever it is that I'm doing, in this case, bear medicine theme, healing, grounding, there's all kinds of words I could use to kind of capture the aspect of what I'm trying to draw into the vortex of this painting, energetically speaking, all related to bear and bear medicine, spirit of the bear. And I find that as I do it and I go into that zone, it's a zone that's also swirling with those attributes of the bear. So that medicinal healing quality, I'm bathing in it, and anyone that meditates on this painting afterwards will ideally, if they let themselves go, or if they were to just sit there and just zone on it and not think, ideally the energy that I'm creating from all the patterns and symbols and colors and the sum total of what it is should draw them into that healing frequency. And that's the purpose of all of my paintings, whether it's the falcon or the bear or raven or bluebirds. The idea is to create a frequency or orchestrate a full frequency of layers and levels and things that when you meditate on it, it draws you into that precise healing energy. And that's what I do with my tattoos. I intend to tune in with the person I'm tattooing, and in a sense get in touch with their higher self or their soul and allow that connection to do the work. So I get out of my own way, and if I coach people right, they get out of their own way as well. We're both out of the way, and the creative process does the work. They get healing in the process, both from the symbolic visual aspect, but also the kind of acupuncture-like meridian stimulating effect combined and synchronized and woven in with the visual image. So there's the tattoo that has nothing to do with visual or ink, and then there's the tattoo aspect that some people see more than others, which is the visual side, which includes symbols and you know, the more obvious things. And with this painting, for example, it's very much the same way, and my aim is to create frequencies that you know, move out, I guess, from the painting to the viewer, and cause shifts in consciousness and whatever the potential is beyond that. But I'm quite enjoying this bare kind of energy. It's just really, really painting itself, I find absolutely enjoyable.